What is up guys, JayFerGaming here and welcome to my latest F1 2014 career mode video. We are in the very wet Malaysia as it is quite heavy rain in this session. Q3 going for pole, and look how far up we were. I didn't even see it with that far up. It was like, I don't know, 1 point something seconds, but it looks like we've got a fantastic chance at pole because all the other cars are not on the track putting in a lap. The track is drying out, so obviously I'm going to be faster. Ricardo's currently on pole, but looks like I have a fantastic chance to get my first pole position for the Red Bull team in my second race. Coming to the line. Oh, how good is it going to be? Are we going to get pole? Yes, we have. It's so easy. 1.8 seconds. We have got pole. Both Red Bulls on the front row. Both Red Bulls. This is really key. Ahead of the Mercedes. So there we go. The two Red Bull drivers celebrating together. What a session for us. Oh, it's fantastic. Can we maintain it in the race though and get a double podium? That's the aim. We're on the grid now. Totally different conditions. It's a lot more sunnier. The lights are lighting up. The tension's building. The lights are out and away we go. We've actually got a pretty good getaway. Better than Ricardo, who's dropping back. It's Rosberg who's making the biggest move out of the cars behind me. Looks like he's going on the attack here, so I've got to defend on the inside line. We're going to go right in the middle. I actually go a little bit deep there, but right in the middle of the track so no one can get past. Nicely done. Looks like Ricardo's back up into second place ahead of Rosberg, but look at that gap already. Look at that gap. Looks like it could be a second lead already. So if we could pull away, that would be fantastic and would give us a great chance for a potential win, at least a podium surely. But at the end of lap 1, Ricardo closed in. It seems to be that I'm stronger in the first sector, but the AI do catch up to me. I don't have a setup aimed towards straight line speed, which I usually would around Malaysia. I went for something different, like a typical Red Bull setup. And Ricardo's definitely got more straight line speed than me because without DRS he's on the attack. But I'm sticking on the inside. Looks like Rosberg's sneaked up his inside and taken second place, so an opportunistic move there from Rosberg. Got himself ahead of Ricardo. And now he's on the attack. The prowl. Can Rosberg take the lead on lap 3? DRS has been enabled and he easily breezes past me, but do not forget the second DRS zone. Here we go. That's what I've waited for. We're going to use it now. Can we get back up past Rosberg and back into the lead? There is a bit of a gap behind us. I think it's, Hamilton in 4th. It's quite far back for some reason. Must be saving fuel. But we're going to go for a bit of a late break and move up the inside of Rosberg. He leaves us enough room. He's got a bit wide. He's got the inside for this second part of the second corner and he's hit us. Oh, I've spun him round. I've stopped. I wasn't sure what to do. Should I let him back past? Was that my fault? What the hell happened there? Here's the replay. From that angle, it looks like I just drive straight into him and spin him. But this is the key angle. Why is he going? Why is he taking a sharp right? I don't understand how he's got to that angle. He's going straight across the track. I have nowhere to go. I was going for a switchback originally. I would like feedback on that. Do you think that was my fault? Whose fault? Was that my fault or Rosberg's? Please leave a comment about that and share your opinion. Personally, I think that was Rosberg's fault for cutting across me, but I've maintained the lead. Rosberg's down to about 8th or 9th place, but the pack has bunched up. Look, Ricardo's right behind me. There's Hulkenberg in 3rd. What a race he's having. I saw a Williams back there, Ferrari. There's no doubt 2 Mercedes around. And yeah, this race is just blown wide open after that incident with Nico Rosberg, who, remember, has no points from Australia as he retired. And Ricardo's going on the attack, taking me around the outside, and it's a Red Bull 1-2 once again, but Ricardo is now in the lead. Can we get back at him? We don't get the best exit. The last 2 corners on this track are so tricky on the wheel and without traction control on. The back end steps out all of the time, really tricky. Are we going to go for a move up the inside of Ricardo? No, we're not. I think we were a bit too cautious there because of the incident with Rosberg at the start of the previous lap. But looks like Ricardo's pulling away, taking the lead. Is he going to scamper off into the distance? Let's wait and see. Hulkenberg is just behind us. So it's going to be interesting to see if Hulkenberg can get past us. Not the best exit out the final corner. Once again, struggling so much there. Hulkenberg's got DRS. I've got no DRS to defend. It could be an inevitable move. Hulkenberg goes straight past me. Once again, I can't really just throw it up the inside. There's not enough room for that. Ricciardo sets a fast lap of the race. Hulkenberg's up to second. And we are just dropping down the field like a stone. Look at the traction we're getting. Oversteer as well. Alonso is right behind us. This is not looking good whatsoever. Got a bit of a train forming. There's about 3 or 4 cars behind. You can see how much I'm struggling right now. The tyres have gone. It's only 7 laps. My original strategy was to go option, prime, option, but it's not looking promising whatsoever. Actually, it was option, option, prime. So we're going to dive into the pits. Bit of a corner cut there. I didn't want to hit Alonso, so I took the sensible route just to skip the corner out. So here we go into the pits, going for the primes instead of the options. Let's see how long they can last, and let's see what the team can do. Pit stop is 3.7 once again. If we look at the minimap, there's traffic coming. We do not want to be in that. But Kvyat's pass. Where's Gutierrez? We're coming out side by side. It's really close. Gutierrez was really conservative there. Pretty much led us past. So we haven't lost any time there. Hopefully we don't catch up to Kvyat and lose time. But no, we didn't. We actually had a poor out lap after the pit stop. And look at that. Alonso's jumped us. Kvyat is in the way. He's tapped Alonso, forcing us further out wide. But we're going up the inside here into turn 2. And it's up the inside of Kvyat, up into 9th place. But Alonso's jumped us in the pit stop. The overcut has worked for him, which is a surprise. But I thought these prime tyres were decent on that out lap, but I guess not. We've lost time there. But we're close to Alonso. His tyres are obviously still getting up to temperature. And at the end of this lap, I'm on the attack, using DRS to get as close as possible in the first DRS zone. Coming into the start-finish straight, DRS number 2. This should be an easy move. We're close enough. Using the slipstream, we don't even need rich mix. We're straight past. There's other cars coming out the pits. That looks like a Mercedes in the distance. And oh my god, Rosberg's jumped us as well. So the overcut has worked. I really don't know how. The primes must be just incredibly slow at this track. But they're durable, so I think I might have to go primes in the final stint, because the option's only lasting about 7 laps. But Alonso's back. Wanted some more, but I've gone wide. I've missed the breaking point completely. And look at this aggressive move from Alonso, barging us off the track. He's got DRS, so there's no way I'm going to get past here. Alonso flies away, and we are down to 5th. Considering we started on pole, this has just not been a great race. Tyre wear is such a problem in the first half of the season on Korea. It's so difficult to keep up with the AI when the tyres go off. But as you can see, we're in the 1 second window to Alonso. Hamilton's in the 1 second window of us, so it's a close battle here. I just couldn't get past Alonso. This is the closest I got to him, but there's no chance of getting past in the second sector. And yeah, just hanging out behind Alonso. Hamilton closed in. He definitely turned his engine up. Well, we thought about a move, tried to avoid Alonso there, which allowed Hamilton to close in. He's looking very dangerous at the moment, and imagine that if he gets past. We're down to 6th from pole position. It wasn't the most enjoyable race. Some of the battles were quite good, but the tyre wear is just insane around here. Just couldn't believe how bad it was. It was such a struggle, just so much oversteering. No traction at all. And you'll see here, Hamilton on the attack once again. He's absolutely all over me. I just keep missing my braking point into the final corner because the back end steps out so much. Hamilton is no doubt going to get past here, even if I try to defend with the rich mix. Look at his straight line speed. As long as he has DRS as well, he's easily going to get past. Just can't throw it up the inside there. That would have been too risky. Don't want to be spinning out a second Mercedes in this race. But lap 17, the tyres had it. Got to come into the pits, and there's no way I was going to put options on. Just wouldn't make the end of the race. Magnussen was actually closing into me just as I came in the pits. Just shows how much pace I'd lost. Let's see what the guys do for the final stop of this race. Primes once again. Is it going to be 3.7? There we go. Looks like we might come out into free air based on the minimap. Yes, we have. 11th place, so hopefully the undercut can work. But based on the first stint, I don't think it's too promising. But we'll see what happens. 11th position right now. There's cars in the pits. Who's that coming out? And it's only Magnussen. He was behind us before we pitted, so it looks like cars getting the overcut are going to be ahead. Who was that Ferrari? Oh no, that's Bottas and Raikkonen who haven't pitted yet. Well, they've pitted once, they've got one more pit stop to go. Hopefully they won't hold us up as we try to pull away from Magnussen and, I don't know, keep up with Alonso if possible. And Hulkenberg's been dropping, just like me. He must have had some poor tyre wear. And yeah, he dropped from 2nd to 5th just before my pit stop. I was down to 6th. But yeah, I'm all over Bottas, just couldn't get past the dirty air effect. Really affected me here as I'm just kind of sliding across the track. Yeah, there we go. So Bottas did pit. Raikkonen's going in now. I do get DRS, which is a bit of an advantage here, but Perez has also pitted ahead. So we have somehow gone into 5th. Hulkenberg must have pitted now, so he must have gone on to the options, surely. So Hulkenberg's now in 7th, just behind Magnussen. Magnussen's on the primes like me. Yeah, Hulkenberg's side by side with Magnussen right now. And yeah, Hulkenberg did overtake Magnussen. Now he's really closing in on me. I need back markers to help me out to build a bit of a gap. And there, Chilton led me past and held up Hulkenberg just a bit, so the gap's probably around a second right now. And lap 25, the pressure is just building. Hulkenberg's on the attack, going around the outside. We're going to keep it close here. Side by side, make sure we're slightly behind. Tactics, guys. Here we go. We should maintain the position here. DRS, slipstream, we're going straight past Hulkenberg. There we go, defending our position, back into 5th. Can we hold off Hulkenberg to the end of the race? It's going to be really tricky, because my tyres are going off, so are his. But obviously, as the AI, his tyre wear is not so bad, so it's going to be really interesting. It could be an epic battle to the line once again. Just like Australia, I recommend you check that video out. The last lap was just fantastic and so intense. But here we go into the second to last corner. Nico Rosberg has won the race, and that popping up actually put me off. Made me go wide. Hulkenberg is on the prowl. Is Magnussen right behind him as well? Yes, it's a three-way battle for 5th. What's going to happen? Hulkenberg's going up the inside, into the final corner. Is he going to brake early? Nah, a little bit. It's intense. We're going around the outside. Not the best of exits. We're going to the line. Is it going to be 5th place? It looks like we've maintained it. Yes, we have. And oh my god, I'm getting so dramatic. Over 5th position after starting on pole. That's how bad it is. I think once the tyre wear is sorted, we must have to get like just as many points as possible in the first few races, because tyre wear is a serious issue, and second half of the season we're just going to have to blitz everyone as we are going for the title. But sadly Ricciardo could not keep the victory, and Rosberg recovered from the spin to take the win, his first of the season, season 1 world champion. And I was checking here because the Williams finished 11th and 12th. Are they pitting 3 times? No, they're not. So 5th place for myself, 10 points on the board, not too bad. We're getting the points on the board, which is keeping us in contention in the standings. Obviously we don't want to fall too far back. Yeah, we're only 18 points behind Hamilton. I say only, it's been 2 races, but we need to just stick in there. Ricciardo's had a good start to the season, up in 2nd, Alonso, Rosberg, myself. Hulkenberg's had a great start in 6th. So yeah, I think the top 5 could be battling for the championship realistically. I don't think Hulkenberg will have enough. But as we go to the Constructors' Championship now, we are only 7 points behind Mercedes, so it's been a pretty good start. Could be an epic battle till the end of the season. So in terms of performance in the race, wasn't the best. Qualifying obviously went very well. We preempted the weather. And then in the race, we had good pace in the first stint, but yeah, we just didn't have enough. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.